Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp of One, and we're going to jump right back into a most fearful sacrifice, right where we had left off. The Confederates have been doing some moving around. They've got a brigade that moved up here up against some of this cavalry. It's pretty much all cavalry now that I look at it. Cavalry and cannons all here on this ridge, and then a little bit down over here, but we do have some infantry tucked down to the bottom that might get stuck in here in a minute. But we're going to keep drawing our card. I do have one set here as a reminder to use against the Confederates when they draw their next core card. So grabbing our deck up here. And we finally have a core card to draw from. This is a superior one. This is Reynolds in command. He is superior for the first core. And this allows us to activate our Division 1 priority based on, well, yeah, we're pretty much going to be rolling on that division chart over there because there's no red, right? So if you see red, and you guys will see that later on, any red means you'll only roll on this card if you get a red result. Otherwise, you end up going to the other card. No red means we're guaranteed to go over there. And honestly, I don't think there's a reason for me not to just go ahead and roll on it. There's only one division card there currently. So I don't need to get myself confused with it or get you guys confused with it. But basically, nothing's going to change. There's no Wainwright artillery on the board yet. That doesn't come in until the next turn. Let's see. That's Tibble. That's Tibble. Yeah. There is no Wainwright. They don't come on until the next one, so it doesn't even matter what happens here as far as Wainwright. They're not going to get involved till next turn. And all of this is Division 1 priority, which means we're definitely going to be rolling on that. And they can have Division 1 and Division 2, but they don't have a Division 2 card yet. But we'll roll just to do it, just so we're hitting all our P's and Q's here. Got a 1, which means Division 1 priority, number 1 plus 1 hex of Wainwright artillery that is not on the board yet. All right, and just to show you guys what I'm talking about, if I move these Confederate counters out of the way, see there's Wainwright coming in, artillery on the next couple of turns, and then we've got some more of the first core of, who's this, Wadsworth, the first division there. He will be getting some more reinforcements on the next game turn, but he doesn't really have a whole lot on the board just yet. All right, so we're up here in the corner, and we have our Wadsworth division card. This is the one we're going to be rolling on. He's average, so not too bad, not too good. And this tells us what we're going to be activating, either one brigade, the whole division as a group, or division by brigade. Obviously, division by brigade is the best. That means we get to activate each brigade in this division and give them individual orders. Division group means activate the whole division, but they all get the same order. And obviously one brigade means one brigade, but I think there's only one brigade on the board, so it doesn't really matter what we give them. Got a 2, which is the 1 brigade. So we're going to be activating the one that is on the board. All right, so I've got a couple of infantry counters down here, and you can see, if I can get it to focus in, come on, focus in for me. You can see at the top right there, WA, that's Wadsworth, all right? So that's his division. You can see in top left, the little I-1 looking symbol there, that's first corps. And then this is the Cutler Brigade, okay? And then you can see those 2 little dots there, little red dots to the right side. That indicates that there are 2 counters in this brigade. So we got 1 here of infantry that's friggin' thing is not auto-focusing for me. All right, got 1 here that's a 6-3, and we've got a 9-3. Definitely want to keep these 2 guys together. And since I'm only activating 1 brigade, only have 1 brigade on the board, and they are way out. Let's tilt up. You guys can see they are way out of the fight right now. We're going to have them definitely take a maneuver order, which is going to give us an allowance of 8 or 12, depending on what they are, movement points. They are going to be getting 8 because they're not infantry, or not cavalry rather, so they don't get to go as far. Can't do any fire combat, can't engage. Engage means move adjacent to the enemy forces, so they can't do that. And can't do assault combat, and they can't rally. Basically, it's they get to move. That's it. And then artillery's handled a little different, but depending on the other orders, defend order, for example, you can only move minimum, smallest movement allowance, which is generally 1 or 2 hexes, but you can do the rest of the stuff, like you can fire, you can engage, can't do assault, but you can rally. And attack is good because you get to do everything, you know, fire, engage, assault, no rally, but you got a little less movement allowance as well. So cool stuff, but we're gonna move and see. We have got them both on lanes right now. So lanes, 1 movement point, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is major road. So if they go 4 to there, they've got 8. That would be 5, but then that's 5.5 to there. And I think that's a lane. I can't tell because it shrinks up a little bit here. So I don't know if that's a major road or not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, depending on if I got that wrong or not, we're just gonna call it there because I can't tell if this one's a lane. I think it might be a major road, but it's thinner than this major road. It's the one drawback of a beautifully hand-drawn map, is you can't tell sometimes. But we will move both of these guys up so they can control some of these victory point hexes right over here. And now they're in a position to where they can make use of this major road over here, or they can push on. There's a couple of different options. They can even hang here and kind of flank down around if need be, wherever they need to go, depending on how the Confederates move. All right, but let's continue drawing our cards. We are going to have the Confederate card. Yeah. Get 1 for each example going here, and right off the bat, we're going to yank this up and we're going to play it for the Union, because that is their hold card, which is going to give them a -1 here. Now, this is the red that I was talking about earlier, that if they get a 1, 2, or 3, then they're only doing what's on this card here versus rolling onto the thing, right? So basically, it's going to reduce their options. This guy's a poor commander. He doesn't get as many things. So if he gets a 1, 2, 3, or 4, rather, on here, he only gets 1 brigade from division priority 1, and then 1 hex of Pegram or Macintosh artillery, and then, you know, same going on down here. Really, it's not that good. But if they can get up here, they might be able to activate a lot more. But we are getting a -1 thanks to that hold event from the Union. Oh, what crap. Nothing's ever going to die with these bad rolls I keep getting here, man. All right, so we know, since -1 didn't even matter, since we already got a 1 here, we're getting 1 brigade from division priority 1, which is the division that we've got out here, which is... Who is this? This is Heath's Corps. Yeah, Heath, 3rd Corps. He's poor as well, so not really a whole lot going on. And 1 hex of Pegram artillery, so I do want to activate that artillery. Okay, so I got these 3 guys I could activate, or I could activate a brigade of Archer. He's there. And 1 hex of artillery. Maybe I move up these infantry, get them in a position. So I want to get onto these guys. Let me think for a second. Okay, this is probably a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway, just so I can get a little range. I don't want to engage yet. I kind of want to force these guys back. So what we're going to do, these guys are on this road here, so they've got plenty of movement points, even with only 5 movement points to get up. So if I move them both up along the road there, get them to here, I can have them fire from their farthest range, which is 2 hexes, 1 over to here, 1 over to here, try to cause a little damage. And then I can have these 2 guys fire their cannon at some of these guys. I might have the cannon actually fire technically first, so he's not shooting over top of infantry, but these guys are at level 4. That's level 5, level 6. It wouldn't matter anyway. There's a level in between them, so don't have to worry about that. And I know these aren't buildings as far as they're not down buildings, so they're not going to count. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have the artillery fire. This hex, since I've got 2 in there, although he's 8, he's the same. Should I have him go instead? No, a smooth bore has a shorter range. We'll do the mixed. They're 8 strength points worth of artillery there, and they're within 6 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this hex here, so we'll have them fire. Okay, so looking at it, they've got 8 strength points worth that they're going to be firing, but they are going to get the negative shift for mixed artillery at effective or long range, so that's 1 negative shift. Target isn't on town. Let's see. No faulty fuses. Long range. The cavalry is not mounted right now. They are dismounted. Let me pull it up. Firing unit, they're not on under defend order. No canister range. I think we're just going to have the negative 1 shift, since I did mess that up before. Oop, nope, gonna have 1 more here. Target is dismounted cavalry. So I have to add that since we do have some dismounted cavalry right here as well. Crap. All right, so we're gonna be getting 2 shifts. 2 shifts now. Damn. So we went from 8 down to 5 on this column. Roll our 3 dice. Oh, good grief, man. I can't get a good roll to save my butt. What do we got? Yeah, no effect. Crap. What garbage. I have gotten 22 every time 21 or 22 every time I have conducted a fire attack, even with gravity dice. I'm starting to lose my crap over here. All right, so cannons are done. We'll do archer here, the top one firing at Gamble. All right, so with a string power of 6, they are going to be getting a negative shift since they are firing at long range. For muskets, that's going to bring them down to the 5 or up column. And I'm not seeing anything for shooting up slope. Firing over woods, firing over units, range. Yeah, they're only getting the long range fire penalty. Oh, wait. That's 2 shifts, not just the 1. I looked at the wrong column. So yeah, they're actually going down to 4. Oh, this is going to be even worse. All right, so first attack going off. Finally, did I hit something? Tell me it's a miracle. We get a 34. 34 is... No! Look at this crap, man. 34, no effect. Just barely because of that shift. You gotta be kidding me. All right, second attack going off. Let's see if then we can hit something here. No, 21 again. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's like some damn conspiracy. You have got to be kidding me. What the hell? Ugh. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I'm using gravity dice, and I've only had 1 that's gotten above a 30 so far. This is going to be the lowest scoring battle ever. All right, since they're going a little crazy on me, let's do 1 more card here. And we got a activate or a event card. Let's see, command, coordination, hold. Play this card after a core activates, but before rolling on its command table. Increase the number of activated divisions by 1 in priority number order, but deduct 2 from this added division's command table die roll. Well, this isn't going to do me any good because I know they've only got 1, the Confederates only have 1 core activation card, and they just played it. So there's no reason for me to hold this. I will not draw another core activation card for the Confederates this turn, so I might as well play it for its event, or its default event rather, and just conduct an attack. All right, we're going to play it for one more attack. We're going to repeat this attack, and I'm going after this middle guy again, Gamble, the dismounted cavalry, because he's in the middle. If I can cause him to retreat or something to that effect, then I break up the cohesion that's going on here, because all these guys are together, so they're supporting each other. I want to see if I can mess that up. So we're going to repeat this attack right here, have one unit conduct one attack, see if we can get something that is not a 21 or 22. Come on, roll good for me. Well, that is better. That is better. Okay, let's see here. That is a 54 on our command table. All right, yeah. We actually had a result for a change. 54 on column 4 is going to be an R rating, and an R with 4 plus that equals 10. You gotta be kidding me. No effect, because the red die was so damn high. You have got to be kidding me that this hit like that. God bless. Oh, and if it had been one higher, they would actually, well, no, they wouldn't be able to return fire because they only have a range of 1. Crap. But that actually lets you guys see how important that cohesion rating is, because if they hadn't had that, that would have actually been 1 lower had he not had division support or brigade support right there next to him. That's why I was trying to break that up with one final decent attack, but of course not. All right, I think I got time for one more card draw. Let's go ahead and pull her up. And we got a Union event, which is a hold event. Play this chit on any Union hex targeted by fire combat or on Union defending hex in assault combat. After the CRT dice are rolled, you may force your opponent to re-roll all their dice in both fire and assault combat, or you can re-roll all of your dice in assault combat. This re-rolled dice must be kept. I don't know. Well, no, they should have at least an event card or 2 left to maybe play a default event, the Confederates. So if I hold this, that will work, forcing a re-roll. And the rolls have been so bad anyway, if they have to re-roll, they'll never get an attack off. They'll never land anything. So yeah. We'll hold on to this one. I'll place it over here just to remember that, and I'll place that anytime the Confederates get an attack, or play it rather. Since this set of attacks has been low rolling, I might go ahead and play the rest of it off camera so we can get into the next turn, where we are going to have some reinforcements coming in, because I want to get those reinforcements stuck in. I'll go ahead and record the charge of the cavalry though, just in case it goes really well. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I was hoping to have some results, although it's partly my fault because I am playing a little safe. I'm not bringing my guys right into adjacent combat. I'm trying to kind of hit them from a distance and force them off the hill. So that is a little bit on me that some of the attacks haven't been as successful as they could have been, because I have been hanging back and getting those negative shifts. But it's not like the dice have really been doing me a hell of a lot of good either. So I know I've got a core activation card left for the Union, I think. Have we played? Yeah. Looking through my little discard here, I know there were 2 for the Union, 1 for the Confederates, so there is 1 core activation left for the Union, which should be for this cavalry corps here, which is all the guys on the ridge. So yeah, we'll have to see how that pans out. I'm just charge them in and just see what the hell happens. Be done with it. Get someone to die already. All right, but you guys stay tuned. I will be back with that, and then we'll pick up into the next turn when we're going to have some reinforcements hitting the board and some new division cards, I believe, as well, added to our player aid. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you in the next one.